do we got here, Morgan?
Look! It's our brand new set of Konig wheels.
That's right. That's right. So it's finally time. We're about to make this thing look good, right?
We are,
at least
finally.
start the whole process. And we gotta paint it, right?
Well, yeah.
But this is at least half the way. This is half the
This is gonna make such a big difference.
Exactly. So what do we got? Can we tell them exactly what we got here?
Well, no, because we're gonna just open them.
We're just gonna open them?
We're just gonna open
Okay, that's fine. We're about to go to the tire shop, get them mounted, but we're gonna give you guys a quick little sneak peek before we do that. So, Morgan, you wanna do the honors?
Yes.
That'd be great. So just a quick rundown. These are some 18 by 10.5 for the rear and 18 by 9.5 for the fronts. So we'll have a cool little stagger setup. And a big shout out to Konig for hooking us up. They should be. Yes, they are. They are.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh.
Dang.
Okay.
Try and get out of this.
Oh, it's windy.
It is windy. It's noisy. There's houses being built. We're just out here trying to show you guys a quick little look before they get mounted up.
I'm gonna cut this.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. This is it. This is it. Here we go. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh dang. Well.
There
You can kind of see him. You can kind of see him. You can kind of see him.
We got these nice covers on here. Are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh my God.
Countergrams. Bang.
Countergrams.
So,
yeah, they're
like a new style.
Yeah, it's like a new style that they came out with for
Man, they're really nice.
2020.
They look really good.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, the fronts are a little different offset. So they look a little bit different. So I think it'll look nice. I like a staggered setup.
Oh yeah.
So this should work out pretty well. So
what is this? Is this the front?
This is the front. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, these are the fronts. Oh.
That there. Let me just rip this. Dang.
Mm-hmm. So you guys can see the difference in the face design. So it'll allow us to fit some really big brakes, which is our plan. Is it not?
Yes.
Perfect.
That's our plan. That's our plan.
That's our plan. So we got some really nice some brakes going on this thing. Don't have them just yet. We're gonna buy them. They're actually the CTSV Brembos. So look forward to that whole install video coming up pretty soon. Obviously these are 5-lug. Our current car is 4-lug, so we got 5-lug conversion at the shop.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm excited to see these get mounted. What do you say?
I am stoked.
I agree. All right, let's go ahead and get these mounted up. Cool. Now comes the time to fit up these awesome Konig wheels. So huge shout out to Konig for sponsoring these wheels. Major shout out to them, honestly. Down below we'll have their Instagram if you guys want to go ahead and check them out, show them some love on our behalf. I'm sure they would appreciate it. But yeah, these things are awesome. We actually have cheated a little bit. I have tossed one on already on the car, both front and rear, just got to get a feel, because I really couldn't wait personally, and I already kind of mocked up the body kit a little bit. But we'll talk about that later. Just all you need to know is it looks amazing, okay? Now, I say we just kind of go get these mounted on the car. I told you guys all about them, the specs and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and pop them on. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Let's do it. So as you guys can see, we're obviously not going to stay this low, but I just want to give you guys a visual representation of an issue that you're probably going to come across yourself if you go ahead and toss some big wheels on your car. So these are 18 by 9s plus 25. And just quick heads up, the higher the number, the higher the positive number on the offset, basically the less aggressive they are, if that makes sense. So you have the negative offsets, these are gonna stick out, like the lips are gonna be much larger, if that makes sense. So back in the day, it used to confuse me a lot. So these are, like I said, 18 by 9 plus 25s. Now we're tossing 18 by 10.5 plus 20. So not only are we adding 1.5 inches of width, we're also adding 5 millimeters of, I guess, poke, if that makes sense. So we have the issue already with this wheel. We are hitting the inner fender. So You guys know rolling fenders is a pretty common thing that you do, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you really quick how to do it, and hopefully it can help some of you guys out there at home to have the confidence to do yourself. And if you guys are local, we can do this for you. So hit us up and we'll be glad to help. So you guys can see, hope the lighting is okay. We have this lip here that we're gonna go ahead and try and fold up. And now you don't wanna cut it because you're gonna lose a lot of rigidity. This basically holds your whole, I mean, it doesn't hold your quarter panel in place, but I mean, you get rid of that flap, that flange, and you're gonna be able to move this this fender pretty good. So we'll keep that in there, obviously, and you wanna do it in a way that by eye, and you're standing up on top of it like you would, you won't see anything different. So let's go ahead and one thing I gotta do though is, if your car is super low, like at the moment we're set up pretty dang low, you won't be able to roll your fenders without lowering the car. So that's what we're about to do. I'm back again. Mistake, you gotta raise your car, you know what I mean? So so this is the roller itself. I'll try and have a link in my Amazon store, and if you guys are not aware, anything purchased on my store kind of helps us out a little bit, so would appreciate it. They're very cheap actually, about 50 to 60 bucks. They work pretty well. We actually, shout out to the homie who hooked it up yesterday, last night. Mine, first of all, broke. I bought even crappier one way back in the day. It's nowhere near as nice as this, and this one still isn't like top line or anything, but regardless, they're cheap, they work, and they get the job done. So they're pretty much universal. They have a lot of, just gotta basically find your slots, and they come with like little tapered guides or whatever you wanna call it for your lug nuts, center. And I lost lug nuts. Now another little tip, you guys don't really want to start, because this is adjustable, this roller up top is adjustable, and the reason you're actually going to want to go ahead and put your coilover back on, because it's just a little bit easier, everything starts moving around, it gets a little out of hand, and you don't really get a good result. So get everything hooked back up. I'm almost done, just need to lengthen a little bit more. But like I was saying, you don't want to go ahead and start getting a little too aggressive with this right off the bat. You want to have a gradual start, fold it up a little bit, then start to bring it straighter by moving this piece up here. So don't try and rush it. It's a process. If your car's painted, make sure you use a heat gun. We're doing this obviously before we paint the car, so we will have no issues. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get to, well, first off, I gotta get this adjusted and we'll get it done. So once you got yourself all set up, it's like I said, take your time and just slow and steady. You want to slowly turn as you start making progress. You'll find some places obviously you have less tension than others. That's why you just kind of have to work it while you're doing it. Now, as far as rolling or pulling this fender, we probably will have to a little bit, considering that it also has that flange. Not nearly as thick and hard to do as the rear, but the only thing you want to be careful about is buckling. You don't want to buckle the fender if you...
It's going somewhere else.
If you're doing it too aggressively, what it'll do, it'll start buckling here, and this will start going inwards as this goes outwards. So you start messing with your body lines if you go too aggressive. Personally, only thing I like to do is just fold this thin little flap up, and then just fold away a couple of your rain guard tabs because they do get in the way. And for front clearance, we personally are going to go ahead and probably clearance a little bit of this part down in here. Usually we'll have a rubbing issue if you don't, especially with 18s and you're pretty low, so we're going to do that. And we got to go ahead and do the back portion as well. There's like a flange here of the two seams of metal welded together. This right here, do not chop this off, guys. This would be a very big problem. It would probably start to split. Go ahead and heat it up, hammer it down flat, and that's the way you want to do it. So there is some work involved in getting these things pretty low, but it's worth it. You know what I mean? It's worth it. So let's go ahead and toss one of these on. Let's get the right one on. We have much bigger brakes coming, guys. So, I mean, it's going to be pretty dang aggressive up here. We have the room for the brakes, so we might as well utilize it. I'm a big fan of the staggered look. Hopefully you guys are too. It's just something that looks pretty good, especially when you have a nice deep dish in the back. It fit great. Pretty close to how the 9s fit, the 9-inch wides, a little bit wider. They are a lower offset. They are 20s, 25s, 25s. Be careful with these puppies. It will clear your coilover, by the way, if you guys are wondering. So let's toss the last front one on, and we'll toss on the ground and see how it looks. We're probably gonna not be able to put it on the ground. As you guys can see, that's why we have these wheels under here, because we don't really have blocks of wood at the moment. So we'll get on the wheels, we'll get a good idea as to how it looks, and we just move on. Now we paint it after this, so it's gonna be exciting times, okay? These do not fit, by the way. These hit the coilover, so. If you got stock Z wheels, they don't work. Probably need like a 10 mil spacer.
Dang.
If you want to rock some stock wheels on here with coilover cell. But luckily that's not our problem, okay? Because we have these awesome, okay? Wheels from Konig, okay? They're beautiful. I'm jealous. No. Mine looks better than mine. Okay, and it's not even painted too, which is the best part. Okay, it's time. Okay, let's get this thing on the ground. There's always so much anticipation for this moment. Especially when your lift is slow. Here we go. Dang.
Yeah. It's hard to tell with no
Without
fender.
the fender, yeah, that's true. You get a good idea over here, though. It looks really good. The rear probably needs to be raised. We're talking hard.
Woo!
Really hard. And we're gonna knock some camber out of it. All in all, though, pretty dang happy. Ah, it looks so good. Fitment is honestly spot on too. Front, rear, it's really good. The front maybe might end up getting like a 5 or 10 mil spacer, just because I'd really rather not have the front have less camber than the rear. It's just an aesthetic thing for me. So we might pump out the front a little bit, especially with the body kit. I think we'll be able to get away with it. Add a little bit more camber, because at the moment we have none dialed in on the coilovers, and we have quite a bit of adjustment, and we have a good 1/2 inch of adjustment to get negative at the top hats here. So really cool that we have that option to go ahead and adjust, especially for the price of these coilovers, man. You really cannot complain, especially since they are lifetime warranty. So what's next? What are we doing next?
Oh, we gotta paint it.
We gotta paint it, and then the engine comes out.
Yes.
Do the engine bay, fit the body.
We got a lot of
new parts, should I say?
Yes, a lot of surprises actually that we've been unboxing.
Yeah, we got really cool lighting mods, new headlights, new tail
Oh
lights.
yeah.
Some suspension, more suspension mods, brakes. It's gonna be really cool, so I'm really excited. Also, I just wanna get your opinion. Do you guys want me to try and source like a factory limited slip diff for this car? Or do you guys wanna just go full send, full drift car, and we can weld it? So I actually have a welded in my S13, and it's not that bad. It's kind of annoying in like parking lots, which you guys probably are aware of that. And that car actually has solid subframe bushing, so it's pretty aggressive. This does not have solid subframe bushings, but it's a little different. If you guys aren't used to it or haven't been in a car with welded diff, it's a little different to get used to. So let me know what you guys think, welded or LSD, and we'll try and source an LSD if we can, or we'll just weld this thing up, and whoever owns it will be sliding everywhere, literally. So, but yeah, as far as that goes, the wheels look amazing. Again, thank you to Konig for fully sponsoring this set. It's really makes a huge difference in the whole build, and I hope you guys are stoked as well that we have a really awesome set of wheels on here. We're happy, I'm happy, hope you guys are happy. Car looks great, and it really isn't even a car at the moment. So I do think, like I said, the front will have to get a little bit more of aggressive stance, which, I mean, I don't think we need to, but since we're putting the kit on there, I think it's only right, and plus the rear tire pokes out quite a bit more.
Two thumbs up. We love it.
We love it. Car looks great. Let me know what you guys think. But I really think these wheels are really gonna set the car off. Once it's all together, the doors, body kit, front bumper, lights, and you're gonna be a beast. So I'm excited. Whoever wins this thing, man, you're gonna be a lucky person. Enter now. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and definitely make sure to go ahead and show Konig some love. And Morgan, anything else? Did I miss anything?
Make sure that you go to the website below.
Go to the website below.
Buy some merch, get your entries in, because this is looking good fast. If you didn't think you liked it before, you should now.
There's only 3 weeks left, right? 20 days.
Yeah,
from
it's
when
like
this
it's
video
like
goes up
yeah, it'll
to
be
get
like
entries, guys.
yes.
So I'm gonna be grinding on this. This car is gonna be done before the giveaway closes. As weird as that looks, it might not look like it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. we're gonna make it happen.
Yes.
Okay? But I'll see you guys in the next episode. That's it for now. See you guys. Peace.